Look,
I'm also recording on my computer for YouTubery or whatever later.
Oh, very cool.
Twitch. I'm learning French.
Very cool. Oh, très bien.
Très bien. Because I just started my second round of French classes, so I'm level 2 now.
Oh,
Level
damn.
2 French.
Hell yeah.
Deux.
It'd be cool if you like gained like French powers, like stereotypical French powers, like you, I don't know, started craving cigarettes. Maybe is level 2.
I always crave
Is that
cigarettes.
level 2.
All it took was my dad recovering from lung cancer and a global respiratory disease pandemic to get me to quit smoking.
That's it.
All it took.
That's all. That's
Easy.
The sad thing is that I started smoking more because I was playing Overwatch with my friend in Colorado. He's like, I'm going to just take a break to go have a cigarette. I'm like, God damn it, I want a cigarette now.
Oh, I love that. I love the digital cig breaks over pandemic. That's beautiful.
Yeah, him smoking in Colorado made me in New York want to have a cigarette.
It still brings people together. Cigarettes are wonderful. They're great.
Let's there's could be children watching.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, sorry.
Hey kids, cigarette smoking makes you look super cool.
Yeah, but it's bad for you.
really
Like
does.
most things that look cool and are fun.
You know what's crazy? Bubblegum cigarettes. Remember when that was a big thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
bubblegum cigars. You're like,
Not
here's
cool.
your baby girl, baby boy.
Yeah.
They're
That was
not good. Yeah.
Big League Chew was just dip. That was bubblegum.
I mean, that's still around. And frankly, it is a delicious bubblegum. I mean, Big
I
League Chew
know.
is really great.
They know what they're doing. They're part
Those
of the
good
dark
times.
side.
It was good times being out in right field in T-ball league, just hawking
Chewing
big
on-
purple loogies into the grass and looking at the clouds.
Yeah,
Love
hell
the big
yeah,
league
dude.
chew.
Yeah.
So good.
I mean, if you ate the whole bag, it was like, I mean, you could, for a child's mouth, that
Like
ball
lot
of
of
bubble gum,
bubblegum in
that's
there.
big, you know?
You could fit 9 to 10 clementines in it there.
Yeah, that's right. At
Worth
least.
of Big League Chew.
Yeah.
If you wanted.
Yeah. If you felt so moved.
Yeah.
If you didn't want, you don't have to.
No.
Where I was terrible at Little League. Did anybody play T-ball, softball, Little League, baseball? Yeah,
No.
I was not good.
I was
I have
a
a-
pitcher during machine pitch.
All right.
So like it was my job to like there's just
Very nice.
machine, and I'd sit there and just drop the ball in and be like, ha, right down the middle, fuckers. Here it comes.
That's great.
I have a little bit of a funny story from playing T-ball when I was just a tyke. So you get 3 pitches to try and hit it from the pitcher, and then they put it on the tee because you can't strike out in T-ball.
Sure.
So here comes little Alex, and I strike out. 1, 2, 3, whiff, whiff, whiff. So they set up the tee for me, and I just keep whiffing. I must have tried like 5 or 6 times, missing it every single time on the tee. Yeah, on the tee.
Were you doing a bit? Were you trying to Happy Gilmore it?
So it's probably like 7.
That's
So it's
impressive,
like,
actually.
Yeah, and I was trying really, really hard to hit it. I just couldn't. And the coach is like, Alex, bring it in. I run over to him. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, I gotta pee. And this is in Parker, Colorado, and the only toilet was in a porta potty that was across this like 200-yard long field.
Oh my god!
He's like, just go, and people just suddenly just take off. This little kid just running across this big empty field
With your like
That's great.
adorable full like were you in full like baseball get up? Like I remember when we played t-ball, they put us in the pants with the belts and the high socks and the whole I had
yeah.
like stirrups that went on my
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
absolutely absurd. I had a baseball card from t-ball.
Yeah.
Like they took our pictures
Aw.
and they put our fucking stats on them, and I was
That's
like,
pretty
hey,
cool.
I don't want to remember how bad I was at t-ball.
I love Alex. I love your story because someone's watching. Like, there's like a dad or mom watching the bleachers, and you like whiff it 7 times, and then like run over the coach, and you're like, I quit, and then you.
And he never came back.
Yeah.
See ya, suckers.
Some say you can still hear his voice on the wind.
No, Alex, I feel like that's maybe a connection that we have because I grew up in Colorado, and one of my dear friends is from Parker.
What? Is it me? It will be.
It is.
Nice.
Do you know Ben Thompson? You ever known a Ben Thompson? One of the most common names, I would imagine.
I was going to say, like,
Jack Smith or like Brian Williams.
It sounds familiar, but I think only because it is such a common name.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I graduated from high school in 2002. So if he was in high school from, 2002 or 98, I guess, to 2002, then I might have run into him at some point. But other than that, probably not.
I'm going to have to get back to my accountant and talk about the math on that because I don't really know.
Yeah.
This is truly excellent content. The friends, if you're welcome to Wine and Sleaze. We're still in digital pandemic nonsense world. We're working on it, hoping to get back into real life any day now. Any month now, any day now, any show now. But
maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'll just be walking up and down Fifth Avenue in Park Slope, screaming jokes.
He'll be walking like this.
Yes, jauntily promenading down the street, like, "Hey, airline food, right? What's the deal?"
Yeah,
women are like this, but men are like this. Gender is real.
So in the meantime, we are hanging out in this digital space. We're just sort of inviting a couple of our best comedian friends every month to come hang out with us. And ironically, Wine and Sleaze has never been more appropriately named because basically we're just getting drunk and talking shit now. So hey, thanks for being here. Cheers. Welcome.
Cheers.
Our two lovely guests, our perpetual guest, of course, Sarah Morgan Ashey is with us as always.
Wearing a nice party hat.
Yeah, this is my party hat. It's actually from Colorado.
What? Are we best friends with your hat?
My hat is named Ben Thompson.
I knew it looked familiar.
Yeah, it's one of the same. Thanks for having me back.
This hat's from Colorado too, actually. This is my grandpa's hat.
Wow.
Are you shitting me?
Holy shit.
I gotta have something from Colorado in this motherfucking room.
Go get it now.
My hat is from Orlando, Florida. If you
no, it isn't.
It is.
I don't believe that.
It is.
It is not. Nice
I just
try.
assumed it was from closer to you because one of the wonders of this digital, production is that we get to hang out with Carolyn Page, who's left us for LA, which is why it's sunny and lovely where she is. And she's smiling really instead of beaten up and destroyed.
Guys, LA fucking slaps and I love it here so hard.
It's dirty rain right now. It's dirty and it's raining. It's raining dirt right now in New York.
Yeah. Can't spell slap without LA.
Oh, damn.
Hey, that's good.
That's math.
Clack, 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 clack.
Wait, so what's the best part about LA so far?
Well, truth be told, I did move here and then there was a full lockdown. So I haven't been able to explore as much, but the weather it's being able to go outside all the time.
Yeah.
Is what makes
Except
it nice.
when your whole goddamn state's on motherfucking fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
That does happen sometimes.
We did buy an air purifier and close all the windows when the fires came. And they will come again.
Yes, they will. Just as the snows will attack us again, as the frozen tundra will try to take us down. Which was that's like you guys got lit on fire in the middle of a global lockdown, and the Northeast was just like, hey, get ready for the most brutal winter in a decade, fuckos.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Have fun.
It's fucked.
Yeah, there was a time when I was talking to a buddy of mine who lives in San Francisco, and I had 2 feet of snow outside, and he turned the camera around and it looked like he was in actual hell. Like he looked like he was in a Hieronymus Bosch painting because it was just fire outside.
It's wild, but it's only like a month.
I mean, I love. I mean, that's I guess what happens when you go anywhere, right? Is when you're like, yeah, this is normal. This is just like it's just a thing we deal with, and you dig just like I dig out my car, I guess.
Florida has giant alligators walking around everywhere.
See?
Just an alligator.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember I lived in Florida for a little bit, young enough to be riding bikes to 7-Eleven for Slurpees. And a freaking alligator, I was crossing a little bridge and alligators like came and like did a little clap at me and my sister. You know, just like on the side of a street. It's insane.
And you're like, you just shrug and like, because
Exactly.
you're
You're
thinking
like-
about fucking ice and
They're
purple
just-
drink.
Yeah, they're just reptiles. We are on a mission right now.
Yeah.
I've chased
Hard
one off
mission.
of a golf course before. Like
Oh, yeah.
that, they're normal in South Carolina as well. And we used to go to South Carolina all the time. And I was playing golf, and this fucking alligator wouldn't get off the green. And I was like, I could take this alligator. It's like a 4-foot gator, and I got a fucking steel club. I'll fight this alligator.
Yes, do it.
Whoa. I mean, they don't really want to attack us.
Nah.
I have to take this off.
That's
It's
right.
quite warm.
Yeah, I believe it. He was sunning himself. He was minding his own goddamn business, being a dinosaur. And I was like,
Yeah.
excuse me, dinosaur. I'm trying to play a game that is the most elitist waste of real estate anybody could possibly use to
And
make
water
a
and
game.
resources.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that.
No, golf and cemeteries. Bunch of fucking white nonsense.
Also, ACAB, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell
Fuck
yeah.
The cops.
Yeah, they
Hell yeah.
suck. They're the worst. Here on our Wine and Sleaze diversity showcase, I think we should take some time to
Yeah.
some time to say that, hey,
Yeah.
Chauvin's a piece of shit and should go to jail.
Wait, Alex,
Oh, there you go. Fair enough.
Yeah, and
L'chaim.
I've eaten pussy before, so I count as like a semi-diverse.
There you go.
Semi-diverse.
There it is.
Yeah.
Total white bread.
I was in an
Burger.
accidental 3-way with another dude. That's pretty gay.
Oh, fun.
Accidental?
wait,
Yeah.
what's the story?
What's the accident part?
Also,
Sorry.
Stein,
Sorry.
not only Stein, I want to hear
Ladies
that
and gentlemen,
story, but-
welcome Alexander Stine to the show. What he's going to tell us about his accident. Let's
Oh yeah.
get a charisma roll on this 3-way.
My
I also,
accident-
after you tell the story, can you tell the story about the skull on your desk?
Yeah. Oh, floor dice. I don't know if that counts or
It's
not.
jacked. Roll again.
I got a 2 on my accidental 3-way, which sounds about right. So I had hello everyone, Alexander Stine. I'm going to tell you a really personal, funny, bad story. It was my last day
wait.
working, at Del Frisco's.
It's a work
in-
story. Off to a
Well-
great start already.
Wow.
It was my last day, so I had quit, and I was like, okay, I need
Del
to
Frisco
get.
sounds sexy.
I need to get fucking like. I need to go buck wild, so I found some drugs. Okay.
Oh.
And
What
I ended up
kind
being-
of drugs?
the white powdery kind, and I.
Meth.
Yes.
No, that was
Salt,
Greeley,
dude.
Colorado. Never touched that shit.
I'm from Greeley.
Oh my God, you know all about meth then. You probably grew up on it.
I did. I'm so rail thin now.
So I ended up hanging out with my friend Jess, who is like my friend with benefits. We ended up having a
Brag.
great night, and she like invited some guy to like come hang out with us, and he was like gonna crash on the couch while the two of us were messing around. His name was Fabio, and he just sort of like saunters into the bedroom, and I'm like, I didn't invite this guy, and Jess just sort of seemed like she was into it. So I didn't say anything. I was like, all right, I guess this is happening. And then the next morning I was like, yo, what the fuck happened with Fabio? She's like, I don't know. I was like, I thought it was your thing. Like,
What a scam. What an absolute fucking flex by Fabio. It should just be
yeah,
like,
and then he was just
I
gone
just
into the
walk
wind.
in there with enough confidence. I bet I can fuck both of them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And no, neither of them will ask questions about it.
We never spoke of it again
Until now, when it's
Wow.
being
until
recorded and
broadcasting it
broadcast.
across the internet.
He sounds very hot.
Hi, Mom.
Also, hi, Mike Mercadal and Do Wells, who are watching and hanging out in
Oh,
chat.
very
What's
Wait,
up,
what
sir?
if Fabio starts watching?
I mean, there's a chance.
Then,
Are you
I'm glad
friends
we
with
got
him
to
on
reconnect
Facebook?
over Facebook.
Sure.
That's what social media is for, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Call me.
It's about time for Facebook to rebrand, probably.
Fabio.
Again, as the actual thing that they are, which is a place to like just sort of creep on people that you almost fucked like
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Like Fabio.
Yeah.
A male, female
Found it.
3-way is my Everest.
Yeah.
I'll get there someday.
The Devil's Three-Way?
A
The Devil's Three-Way.
Yeah,
feel-
two dudes.
Two dudes.
Oh,
You need
One-
a Fabio.
wow.
Me.
2 dudes.
Or more. I'm open. Let's make this party
Yeah.
as many guys as we can get.
You're right. LA does slap.
It's a good time. No, the food here is amazing, and as is the food in New York. But
It's not a
something that's
competition as much as we want it
it's
to
not
be.
a competition.
It's really not.
It's not a competition. As much, and something that's the most surprising thing about LA is how passionate people are about ice cream here.
Oh,
Really?
that's so unexpected.
I know, really, really passionate ice cream fandoms here.
Oh, I love that.
So
Yeah.
what's the deal? Is it like ice cream out of olive oil? Like what's
I
the
think that's part of it. They have artisanals, they have McConnell's, and which they also have in New York, I think, and then like Van Leeuwen, which they also have in New
We've
York.
got that.
Jenny's.
That's from here.
Oh.
Jenny's is shit.
Jenny's.
I think
is
we can only
delicious.
get
That's my
Jenny's
personal
on
favorite.
delivery though, right? Are they like
I've
They're
never
in all
actually
the Whole
had it.
Foods now. You
Oh,
guys should
it's
check it.
so
You should
good.
check it out. Yeah, they
I
got
just
the
got
Ugu
my
butter cake.
dad a box for his birthday of Jenny's ice
Yeah.
cream, and I was going through picking out all the flavors, and it was blowing my ever-loving mind.
Yeah, they're all good too.
Well,
They're
Alex,
all
you
good.
told me about it. Alex and Meredith told me about it.
Sorry, I got
Jenny's.
distracted by someone in the chat
Sure.
telling a story about a gator eating their dog.
Oh, the whole dog?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it
sad.
sounds like
good. Was it Mike from
No, it's
Florida as well?
no, Mike's in there. We're just having gator chat in the.
Hi,
in the-
Mike.
A few years ago, one of my friends was vacationing in North Carolina walking her dog. A gator came out of the water and grabbed the dog. She tried to save the dog, and the gator dropped her dog and ate her. It was terribly sad. She was a kindergarten teacher, and her students were devastated. I had no warning reading.
Oh my gosh! Holy crap!
Whoa.
I am sorry though that I could have.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
Great
Yeah,
day
me
for the
too.
gator.
Holy
Gator.
cow!
Gator got a hold of the dog and then was like, the dog is attached to a bigger treat. I see.
Oh my
Dog was
god.
bait.
Wait, is that story
Wow.
true? I can't like.
Wow.
I mean, gators be eating people. They do that.
Do you know
They
who
do.
kills the most people every year though?
Hippos.
Hippos.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They
I
bite
didn't mean to
people in
just
half.
take that from you.
Yeah, sorry.
It's actually malaria.
Oh, no.
Goddamn bugs.
Is
It
it
just-
actually hippos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it surprises me because hippos have 4 teeth. So I feel like what a way to go because they're just gumming you the whole time.
It's like eating like a skinned peach. They're just
Yeah.
Getting crushed to death by an adorable, a really cute, like pneumatic press.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're always wearing like overalls, like in all the kids' books, right?
Or tutus.
Overalls
For
and tutus.
tutus,
Or
yeah.
tutus, yeah, yeah.
What were your favorite Fantasia videos from that? Like
Oh
the
my gosh.
what mine was the tutu one, and then the very best was the centaurs one.
Yes.
Oh, word.
That's
That
my-
was
that's
my
my
favorite.
Centaur. Definitely
Yeah.
Team
That was my
Centaur.
favorite. And
I
then
like
the one with the fairies
night
that
on the-
changed the seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
Night on Bald Mountain is my shit. I like
Too
the
scary.
fucking that evil
was-
devil, man.
it
And
was
it
cool.
was people got mad. There was a PG-13 rated film. And it was that was where that came from.
Because of
people
it.
were like, we can't show kids the devil.
Mm-mm.
Fantasia was like the first
Mickey
PG
and the
13
broomsticks really
because of-
stressed me out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. I might have made that up, but it was controversial at least. I read in a Twitter thread about animation history and music.
I feel like
I
kids
choose to
like
believe
to be
you.
scared. You know, like I think kids like fear cartoons because my favorite Disney cartoon, well, I guess it's not Disney. My favorite cartoon for a long time when I was little was All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh, scary
Oh,
dark.
yeah.
Real dark.
Very dark.
Yeah.
I don't
Good
know
old
why.
Bluth.
I like
There's an alligator in that, and he's very
There
large
is.
and he eats
Mhm.
people.
I read a piece
Alligators
about
too.
just that, about why that artist's movies, particularly All Dogs Go to Heaven and then like Brave Little Toaster. and
Don
stuff
Bluth.
from-
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
The
And-
AC. Yeah.
And because kids are aware of these like big scary things that are present, and most
Yeah.
cartoons like gloss over that, but these like really resonated with kids because they went there and they showed it. Just like
fucking
now,
Rockadoodle, dude, is raw.
just like today, the Pixar movies show like the crippling sadness that will come upon you as an adult. And that maybe
Are you
resonates with
chasing your
kids, I don't
dream your
know.
entire life? Well, Tina Fey's gonna show up and fucking ruin it.
Yeah.
Have fun not being a successful jazz artist.
Are you in love? One of you will die.
Right? I'm
Welcome
so
to the first
afraid-
8 minutes of the movie, motherfucker.
I'm so
Buckle up.
afraid for anything good to happen to me because I've only consumed movies and stories. And if anything good happens to you, that means something even super bad is going to happen to you.
Oh, yeah.
I do have therapy tomorrow, so I'll bring that up with them too. But
Have you all ever heard of Unico? Do you know who this is? This is, speaking of like terrifying childhood cartoons. So Unico comes from Japan, and Unico was built like on Mount Olympus for a little like demigod, cute little girl to be her best friend. But then Unico was cursed by a witch that whenever she became best friends with the little girl, after a certain amount of time, she would have to leave the little girl and break her heart.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
So
fucked
Unico
up.
is just Mary Poppins.
Kind of, yeah, just like traveling around, meeting different
Wait, this is
young
my biopic. This is my biopic.
a little girl whose heart has been broken, or
Or
are you
yeah,
the enchanted
are you the
deity?
accursed
I'm the-
robo nanny?
Well, there's this movie that they made called Unico and the Island of Magic, where there's this fucking like this evil demon Pinocchio wizard that's turning people into living puppets, and then that's how he built his like floating magical island just out of humans that have turned into like planks of wood.
What?
Holy
Wait,
shit,
I
what
actually
is
kind of want to
it?
watch this.
What
That
actually
sounds scary, but I
is
kind of
this
want to watch it.
a folk tale or just a movie or
Yeah, it's called Unico and the
I'm
Island of
fucking
Magic.
sitting in front of the internet? Why am I?
There's
And-
got to be a moment when they're all animating that and they're like, "Do you guys think this is for kids?"
Is this
Like the music is
It's okay.
incredible. Yeah. And so he ends like Unico ends up
okay.
becoming friends with a little girl whose entire family gets turned into these like living puppets, and they have to go and like rescue them.
This
Oh
looks
my
great. I
gosh.
just, man, I do really love the 80s when like just like everything else in the 80s, animators were like, all right, what
Yeah.
are these fucking kids need to
Yeah.
learn?
I watched the trailer for Heavy Metal the other day. That shit's
Oh.
crazy.
So good.
I got
Not
some
for kids
heavy
though.
metal magazines back here if you want
Oh,
to see
hell
some
yeah.
titties and stuff.
Yes.
there.
Some well animated babies.
I got 'em. I got 'em.
Yeah.
Fritz
That
the
is
cat
really
fucking a
nuts.
bunch of co-eds in a bathtub.
Co-eds. Such a funny term.
It's
Yo,
such
the
a weird. It
cat's
is
so
such
fucked
a
up,
weird, like, what a talk about it, a elitist, like man-centric thing to say. These nimble co-ed, the nymphal co-eds.
Nimble co-eds.
Nimble
So
co-eds.
gross. I love
Yeah.
it.
I mean, that's some Hugh Hefner verbiage right there. Yeah, for sure. It's not good.
Yeah.
Oh
It
man.
reminds me of like digging through my parents' basement growing up, because my dad actually had like a subscription to Playboy, which I think he still has. And also
For the
he used to subscribe
You
to
gotta
the
appreciate
National
him sticking
Lampoon
with it, though.
magazine.
Yeah.
Dude, all the way from the 60s up to like 2021, just he's like, I've always had one and I'm always gonna have one.
I mean, I like
Part of
that
me
runs the
now.
gamut from like a co-ed with like a sweater going like, to
Yeah.
just like, you know.
By that logic, I should still be getting the American Girl doll catalog.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Sarah,
really-
we should let's get back into American Girl.
Wait,
I'm
hold
maybe
up. I want to
American
know
Girl
which
adults.
American
Real
Girls did y'all
deep
have?
into it.
Which dolls did
I-
you have? My sister was a Kirsten, and my two best friends were a Molly and a
Yeah.
was Amanda the bitchy Victorian one? Yeah,
The bitchy
Samantha.
co-ed?
Samantha. There you
Samantha.
go.
My sister had Samantha. Yep.
I had Molly, the World War II,
Sure.
and
The
Felicity.
I had Felicity.
Felicity was the
Yeah.
coolest.
Felicity was the coolest because she
I-
was she the farthest back in time?
I think so. Revolutionary. Well, no, Addie was. I think.
Oh, Addie. I thought Addie was late
Oh, no.
in like the 1700s.
Actually, yes. Addie was.
Oh.
Yeah. So Felicity was the oldest.
Yeah, Felicity
Revolutionary
was
War.
cool. She was rich. She had a horse. I was like, sign me the fuck up.
Hell yeah. Fuck
That's
that
great.
nerd out on
She
the
had
prairie.
like a blue ball gown, and you could like snap out the center to change it to lace, like the lace, or you could change it to pink bows, depending on how sassy she's feeling.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
when it was
And
time
how
to-
rich.
But when she was trying to get
Flooding
into
me.
a man-woman three-way
Yeah.
with the American Boy dolls.
Right. Bring out the
American
lace.
woman
Reformers for
dolls.
women.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Felicity, and she had beautiful red hair.
That's why I got her, because
Her
of her
red
red hair and green eyes. I always wanted that as a kid.
Yeah, it's a great combo. I also, Molly doesn't get enough love because she was considered, I think, the nerd, but
She's a dork. She had glasses.
She had
But
a
she
red
was so
goddamn
cool.
beret.
she
Come
had a
on
red
now.
beret.
She was walking around with a like her accessories were a beret and a fucking like books with a belt around them. You nerd.
I loved it, and she had real glasses, and she had a penny that was silver, because I guess that's what they had in World War II. But yeah, my favorite of the American Girl doll books. They always followed like it was like I can't like Happy Birthday, Felicity, Happy Birthday. They all had
Right.
the same titles. But
So
my
you're
favorite book-
Felicity. Yeah.
my
Are you there,
favorite
God?
one-
It's me, Molly.
Yeah, it's just-
So the stable boy was inappropriate to you, Felicity.
Flip out my middle section fillet. But no, my favorite one was Molly Saves the Day. And it was about she goes to
Don
like,
Bluth
summer
film.
camp. And it basically was Wet Hot American Summer, except for it was an all girls camp. Not just kidding. No, I mean, but it was like a summer camp book. And she like goes out and saves someone from an island. There's not really a point to this, except for I really liked Molly Saves the Day, and it was informative.
Hell
I
yeah.
got really stoned and read the entirety of my sister's. Kirsten was the like prairie like
Yeah.
She was the one with the
She was
braids.
Swedish.
Yeah, she was always like
Yeah.
her big
Or
nemesis
hot
were
dog.
like hunger
Flaming lamb.
and wells. She didn't have to worry about the Nazis, but like
Yeah.
she might just
Dysentery.
fall down a fucking hole or
my
and
God.
like never be heard from again.
It's always dangerous to be an American girl, no
Yeah,
matter
man.
how many horses you have.
Yeah.
I remember Kirsten blew my mind because I learned about the Swedish tradition of, I suppose this is true, but where they wear the candles around their head for Christmas.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a
that's
crown.
right.
Mhm.
And I was just like, and then the candles on the tree, I was like, as a kid, I was like, absolutely not. That's so flammable. What the fuck are you doing?
How
Oh, yeah.
irresponsible of
Yeah.
you.
Every child knew the person that accidentally caught their hair on fire. Everybody. I knew that person.
You
Yeah,
married
it's
one.
terrifying. Oh my gosh, yes.
Actually, it's kind of I didn't catch this was flash forward. It was like sophomore year of college, and I was home for a break. And this guy who will remain nameless, but he went to the boys' school. He lit
Ben
my
Johnson.
Hair. Yeah, Ben Thompson. No.
Brian.
He lit my hair on
Brian
fire with one of his
Whiteman.
cigarettes, and I was like, "What smells so bad? Like someone's on fire." And then I looked down, and like my hair was melting off.
Did he do it on purpose?
No. It was an accident, but
He was busy looking very cool, waving his
Yeah.
cigarette around.
the thing is like it kind of takes effort to light someone's hair on fire with a cigarette. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, you have
Like-
to put the cigarette into their hair.
like
It's
I don't
got
even
to
know
make
how it
contact.
happened. I don't
Because
know
he was
how.
wearing sunglasses at night. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was looking too cool. Yeah.
He was
Looking
too
too cool.
Yeah.
And the
So-
universe, something good happened to him, and then he was he was too good. Everything was
Exactly.
going too well for him. He
Yeah.
was looking
Yeah.
kick ass. He was smoking his fucking Camel Wides in the frat house,
Yeah.
Camel wine.
and then he lit
Something
a
really
girl
good
on
must have
fire.
happened to you.
Yeah.
I have a story about the time that I burned someone in the eye with a cigarette.
Tell it now.
Oh,
Which was
I'd
also
rather
an
get eaten
accident.
by an alligator.
Yeah, horrible. It was not on the eyeball, but it was like here.
Oh, yeah.
So I was in a relationship with a gentleman, not a gentleman, just a dude, really. And
Cool.
he and I had done this thing that I love to do, which is you break up and then you get back together, and then you break up and then you get back
Love
together.
it.
You break up, get back together. So this
The
was like
dance.
round 3 of that.
So much fun. Love that.
I'm like, this is the final time. I'm done. I say, this is over. Be gone with ye.
Yes.
His response was to get down on one knee and ask me if I wanted to be with him for the rest of his life.
The
And
Ross
if we
Geller
were-
gambit.
Yeah, if we wanted to get married. So I said,
What's this for an answer?
I don't remember what I said, but it was something like, "Are you fucking kidding?" Like, no. And then, but it was a sad time. You know, we were a sad couple at the time, just lots of feelings and emotions. So we sat down, we're talking. I was smoking, and then after I had said no, he went in for a hug just as I went to go flick my cigarette over his shoulder. And it so happened that right after rejecting this man who I'd broken up with, then rejected for marriage, I scraped a burning cigarette across his eye. And that's that story.
That's fucking good.
Wow.
How's he doing? You keep up with him? This is what
I think
Facebook's for, so that you can like keep tabs on this guy.
Yeah.
Reconnect.
Last I heard, he had opened up a restaurant with some family members, and they were not,
Cool.
and they were looking for some funding. They
Some
were
money.
trying to
Yeah, that sounds like they
crowdfund.
need money and workers
Yeah.
and like drugs probably as well. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I've been
I don't
Well,
know.
good news, Carolyn. You can reconnect, get married,
Mhm.
and then when you want to get a divorce, he's going to ask you if you want to have a baby together. And
Yeah,
he's murdering.
take your
That's how this
flamethrower out
progresses.
from
It's
It's
behind
called
your
the
back.
long
Exactly.
game. Yeah. The long game.
The long game.
Stein,
And then the
you were
restaurant
just-
will be yours.
Oh my God, this is brilliant.
Stein, I like that you're just fully in a Beastie Boys music video now. You just live in one.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
color changing and the yeah.
Don't you tell me to plow.
There you go.
I really
Yeah.
miss those music videos that were like that, or like where they're in like a cube and they're like walking up the sides of the wall and like the
Yes.
yeah, I really miss those. I miss
Yeah.
music videos.
Yeah, I don't care. But fuck
They're
your
still
fuck
around.
Yeah,
fuck
they're
this
still
fuck this
here.
narrative you're crafting. Jamiroquai up a wall for me. Yeah.
I feel like there probably are more music videos now than there ever have been at any point in history.
I keep
You're
not
probably
getting cast
right.
in them, that's for sure.
You're probably right. I don't know. I maybe
I get not cast in like 4 or 5 music videos a day in New York City.
That's amazing.
Congratulations.
You're playing the odds.
I
That's
I
right.
am.
Rolling the floor dice.
But Alex, you're gonna keep getting more and more work as you get older and older. Like
It's-
if you just stick with it, you will.
Listen, this
Yeah.
was this thing that happened when I graduated with my theater degree at 22. I had played no one younger than 40
Right.
except
true.
for Jesus Christ by the time I graduated from college. And
Wait,
I
how
got
old were
out
you
of
when you were Jesus?
21
Solid.
Love it.
Okay,
playing
that's
a
cool.
30
That's
playing a
great.
33-year-old
Solid.
Oh, you were
Playing
playing Endgame Jesus.
playing Endgame Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes, this was
Yeah.
not an early Jesus. I was playing kick-ass rock star Andrew Lloyd Webber Jesus.
Yeah,
so
hell
good.
Oh,
yeah.
It's still on my
So
resume. It was
good.
like some bullshit we did at like over the summer. Jeffrey self-directed. He's kind of weirdly famous. Anyway, I like was at 22 and like had played nobody other than 40-year-olds, and I was like, all right, I guess what do I do for the next 18 years? And for the first 6 of those, I was like, drugs.
Right.
We'll just do drugs. Drugs will be fun.
That's
I'm about to hit it
Got it.
now, so like, yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be like wise stoned uncles and like angry bartenders and like an English teacher with a heart of gold. I'm really excited, pumped for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Captain, my
hell
Captain.
yeah.
Yeah,
style.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Standing on desks. Yeah.
Why haven't you been cast as somebody who just spends all day on a riding mower?
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that
can
I
see
think there's
that.
maybe like a Boom Howery role. Yeah, in my you
Yeah.
know.
Drive it
Well,
down to the
anyway,
corner
What's
store,
his name
like
from Home Improvement with the just
Wilson?
Oh,
Yeah, Wilson, there you go.
Boomhauer works also. That's King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a wise sort of blue collar. And I spent a summer, the same summer that I played Jesus Christ. I actually spent that my job during that time was as I was working I did spend most of my days on a riding mower. I was working landscaping at my high school.
Ah,
That's fun.
Nailed it.
It was great. I'd get up and
nailed it.
I just smoke weed and chainsaw shit all day. It was fucking
Hell
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Landscaping
dream.
seems like a fun job. You did a landscaping gig.
Yeah, I was
for-
a landscaper's landscape artist's assistant is what he insisted that I would call
Landscape artist
myself.
assistant.
Yes.
Wait. Oh,
Lots of lawn art. I was in charge of. I think at like how old was I? Was 19, and I was driving. I was driving a like literal dump truck on roads like this large, with a lot of folks who were not legal citizens in the car. It was
Sure.
It was rough for a 19-year-old. It was hard, but we all became real close. We like looked death in the face and got through it all. And they're like buddies of
Why were
mine.
you looking death in the face? Because the roads were that narrow and you were behind the wheel, or
Yes.
why?
Yes. Well, and also there's one time too where this one particular guy I triggered the dump truck and it was dumping a literal ton of mulch, like very slowly. And I looked back and he was behind it with a wheelbarrow just waiting to receive the truck. And I remember jumping out of the truck and being like, no. It was like the first time my life was like actually in slow motion. I pushed him out of the way and then it just blunk, you know.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. It was
So wait,
wild.
Did all the mulch just cover the wheelbarrow?
Yeah. Well, no, he moved it as we like moved together over to the
Oh,
left
that's
and then
really
it just
funny.
dumped.
bullet time mulch escape. Nice.
Now,
yeah.
When you say lawn art,
Yes.
do
yeah.
you mean, I think of maybe fancy patterns on the grass as you're
Yeah.
mowing?
Actually,
Is that
no,
what you
too.
mean?
Could you
Well,
execute the
yeah.
checkerboard?
Yes,
Right.
there was like definite checkerboard. So this was in like we were working in Greenwich, Connecticut. Which is like
Fancy fence.
Oh,
we were doing like
Yes, that
estates.
noise. That's
Yes. And yes, pinkies
the
out.
fucking mating call
Yes.
of Connecticut.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why you
Noontime
were-
tea.
That's why you were harrowed. Connecticut has the worst drivers I've ever seen in the world.
It's terrifying.
Horrible
And the
drivers
roads
there.
Yes,
are
because
kind-
the
so
road
small.
belongs to them.
The
All of
worst
them.
car sickness I've ever had in my life was
Oh,
Connecticut.
Oh yeah, it's windy
Yeah,
roads.
Yeah,
it's
hey,
real
hey,
scary.
Connecticut, fuck you.
fuck you.
Yeah, Connecticut being so small with a little square on the end. What
It's
are
not
you
a
doing?
it's not a New York LA competition anymore. It's New York and LA versus Connecticut. Fuck you,
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Yeah, fuck you.
Ah.
Oh, I hear your pizza's pretty good. I haven't tried it though.
No, but my boss though, the artistry came. My boss would just stare like at a bush for a while, you know, and then he would be like, "I've got it. Okay, let's go. Everyone to the nursery," and then we'd pick out the right piece for what goes next to the bush. It was intense.
Whoa.
Was your
Fucking
boss
Bushel
like Edward
Angelo.
Scissorhands? Was he like?
he was
he a quiet type?
He was a Michelangelo.
What
No.
is
Oh,
What's-
Michelangelo.
Oh, I get it.
Oh no. Yeah, but he was though.
I hated that.
But,
I
but
loved
at the
that.
same time, he also really liked the like lawn art of like a mirror ball on like a pedestal.
Sure,
So-
little boys pissing into pools.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like if I ever have a lawn that like allows for art, I'm gonna sculpt, or I would like all of the bushes to be sculpted into something like super inappropriate. So people driving by are like, "What? What?
I'm
Like what?"
You're like, take a left past the dick house. Dick
Yeah.
house.
It's like, but it's like here's this like
Greenwich
amazing,
used to be
like-
nice until that penis topiary showed up.
I'd like for it to be like this super fancy lawn, like everything's really fancy, and then all of a sudden there's just like a giant like something.
Zawang
something-
bush.
There's a
But
word.
what if it becomes really trendy and people are like, "Oh, I hate seeing these things pop up all over town."
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
God
You know-
damn you.
I tried to. This is speaking of dicks are easy to draw. We all know how to draw a
Sure.
dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was playing a video game this weekend and I tried to can make a dick in the snow, like the footsteps of your character in the snow.
Nice.
And then I was like, I'm not going to make a dick. I'm going to make a pussy. But they're very, very hard. They're not easy to draw.
Yeah, that's true.
I just offer
Challenge
that.
accepted.
Yay!
Well, it's weird. I've noticed a trend now. We were driving around and I saw a woman and she was
So this
crossing
is
the
either a
street.
pussy or Donald Trump. I just
Whoa,
as fast as I can draw one.
that looks like a bunny's asshole, like from
Yeah,
It does
upside
look
down.
like a rabbit's
Oh,
asshole.
Wiley. Should I go get Wiley so he can show it?
Wiley.
No, I
Mhm.
was.
This is on the back of my COVID confirmation form.
Wow,
Nice.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty
Thank you.
solid.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I've only got
I don't
one
have a
pair of
pen.
labia on mine. That's
So
pretty good.
when I
gotta
go
get
in to get confirmed, I'm just gonna be like, all right, let's see here.
And honestly, if you see it quick, it looks like a carrot. So I don't think they'll be.
Yeah.
We were driving around the other day and I saw a woman and she had a tote bag that had a vagina on it. And I thought to myself, this is bold. Like, I feel like before there were like cats and glasses and like rainbows that said like, you do you. And now it's like a full on, okay, let's see it.
That's not good.
Oh, damn.
Mhm.
Oh, that's solid. That is
Feel-
an Edda's angry one.
That's
It's
not
I
a
feel
good
like-
one.
Ah!
I'm gonna tear
Cats
this
are gonna
page
fly
out.
out of that and attack me.
I'm gonna throw that one away. It's not good. So she had a vagina on her bag.
Yeah, I think that's a new thing. And like,
Was
I've
it-
seen a lot of bags that have boobs on them.
Yes.
And they're realistic looking. That's like definitely a thing. Oh, yeah, here we
Oh,
go.
here we go.
Oh, look at
Technology.
this.
We got some vagina
Yeah.
sushi.
Vagina
Vulva
tote bag.
power
Ew.
to like
It's
the
like-
pussy
Light bulbs,
sushi.
too?
Honestly, no. This is I don't need to see this in the everyday.
It's just bizarre to me. Like,
I like
why?
right. I like the one with the hand. Not that one so
yeah.
much. I like the one with the
Oh, this guy?
no. It's like up maybe. Yeah, that one. I
Yes,
like that
this one's
one.
got
that's
a little,
cool.
Cool.
a little
Yeah.
more sort of tarot card flavor to that one. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that one. That one's pretty cool.
Some
I just-
mystic, futuristic
Yeah.
vagina. But look, we all had it right? This is the
Yeah.
important part. We all know what the important part is.
And,
We're
uh,
all
I
here
just
not-
I don't understand why it needs to be on a tote. I mean, no shame. Like, I'm not like throwing any shade at the tote, but but why? You know, like I wouldn't.
It's because you can, once you come up with a good design, you just put it on everything.
Right.
You know, mugs, t-shirts, stickers, masks, tote bags.
You didn't
You know,
spend all that time mastering
Yeah.
vaginography to not put it on everything.
I guess it's, to normalize it, I would guess.
Yeah,
Sure.
maybe that.
Just to be like, this isn't shocking. It's regular.
Because you
Yeah.
never see
Yeah.
people, nobody draws vaginas in like, there's like a dusty car, right? Like there's a car with too much dust on it at the gas station. You run up to it, you draw a big
Yeah.
penis, right? You don't just draw
Yeah.
a big
Right.
vagina on there.
Because the vagina is a little bit harder to replicate.
Right. Right. It just sort of looks like a confused monk or whatever. So just like therefore,
Yeah.
sort of,
Which is also how I feel after I come. I think it's just a confused one. Like I'm at peace, but I'm like not too super clear on what's going on right now.
I could die, but I want to stick around.
Yeah.
Would that have been better with another party involved or not? I don't know.
Right.
Alex, is that a
Fabio. Perhaps?
dice ring on your finger?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks. It's made by actually a guy in Los Angeles by the name of, I have his card right here, Han Cholo.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's
That's
probably not his
amazing.
real name.
I don't think so. Yeah, his mom hated him. No, he was actually like really fucking cool, and he made some stuff for like Critical Role. And I saw him at New York Comic Con back when we were able to be around people. I was like, Han Cholo, what's up? And I saw this motherfucker, and now it's
Cool.
on my ring finger instead of like having a proper like wedding ring because
Married to the fucking
I'm married
game,
married to
baby.
Hell
the game.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Married to the
But
game.
it's such
Can't
a
get
cool
enough.
conversation starter. Like I feel like that ring is it is a conversation piece
Yes.
Which is something I feel like everyone should always have, like one
Yeah.
conversation piece.
It's a definite flex because like at my job where I teach people to throw axes, you know, I'm constantly peacocking my fucking D&D stuff. And I just want somebody to be like, yo, you play? Yo, you play? I'm like, check out the ring, dude.
I mean, it worked out pretty well for you the one time.
Right.
You ran into
Greg Tito.
Who owns death saves.
Oh, no, he doesn't own death saves, but yeah,
No,
Greg Tito's like the community manager for D&D at Wizards. Like he hosts their podcast. He like produces all of their live events, and he was like a real cool dude. And he came in wearing a death save shirt, and I was like, Greg Tito, what up, dude? He's like, you know who I am? I'm like, yeah, I do.
That's great.
Made him feel special, you know. Thank you, Sarah.
What's your character? What's your favorite class to play?
Oh, okay. It took us
In
45
D&D.
minutes, but let's get it. Like, here we are. Let's
have a little chat.
Honestly,
about
I
it.
was like, Carolyn and who else? Oh, let's get the two biggest nerds that I know on the show.
Yeah. Also, I'm just waiting. We can talk about video games whenever. Just like breach that subject, and we can.
I did notice that both you and Stein have like perfect chairs for gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's what you need.
I mean, you've also
Secret
got
lab.
like Mario lights in the background, Carolyn, and I think that's Jake the dog, is it not?
Right there, that is Jake the dog,
Okay.
and this actually you can't see it, so it's safe for work. But this is Princess Peach, really finger blasting Zelda.
Hell yeah. That's amazing.
So
Oh, that's great.
Just enthusiastically.
it's,
She's
I mean,
into
it's very graphic. I will not show it because I'm sure Facebook will not take that video down. Anyways, D&D classes.
Gee, I don't know what I love to DM. Truthfully, I think I have the most fun when I'm in charge. But when it comes to classes, I don't fucking know. I just like to play when I get the chance to. I like the Artificer lately.
That's cool.
Yeah, just because it's new, I think, and I like playing with toys and being all steampunky.
Sure. I hate steampunk. Categorically, it's a hideous aesthetic.
I love that shit.
No.
It's not for everybody, though.
I googled
No.
Peach finger banging Zelda, and I was gonna share it, and you're right. I just can't.
You can't.
There's so
After we
much.
quit broadcasting, I will show all of
The
you,
internet
okay?
was like, "Yeah, dude, we got lots of
Yeah,
that."
of course. We're
You know
the
what's
internet.
Here's all of it.
Another fun one is Flo from Progressive Insurance with
Oh, wow.
any other insurance
Flo
mascot.
banging Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, they got it all. It's a good
Images.
time.
That's just a bunch of pictures of Drake and Jake. Fuck you.
Aw.
Shoot.
Flo gets no respect. Yeah, I'm sure it's out there. I like to play clerics, is the answer to your question.
Fun.
I don't know. It's a
Fun,
boring
Dark.
answer. It's a boring answer because they're magical and also they can hit shit hard.
Mm-hmm.
I've only played one time, and that was with you, Alex.
Mhm.
We gotta get you nerds playing more of your natural role players.
I think I would really love it. My character, I want to say I wanted to be a toad, but that's not a thing. I remember. I
Why
was like,
not?
I
We
wanna
can
be-
make it a thing.
It is
Yeah.
also it is now. Like
It is?
then it wasn't
Yeah.
a thing, but yeah, there are frog races
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
want to be a toad, but I think I was like a goblin or something.
We were playing the pre-rolls. It was the pre-gens. It was the like the Adventure Zone balance ass characters. It was the Paul was playing
remember.
Taco, who's
I
playing
was
that
a
like
cleric.
pre-rolled wizard.
Yeah.
The pre-rolled wizard. And Meredith was playing the cleric, and I think you were just playing the rogue. That's just like
Yeah.
rolled up for you. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was.
stealing shit, sneaking
Yeah, I
around
was
the
a
docks.
thief.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's a good time.
Yeah, we had fun. We chit chatted for a while, and then we played for a while, and then
It's a fun
Mhm.
like this. The thing though is like D&D is a rough gateway like to suck people into that world, like because there's a lot of rules and shit.
Right. Depending on who your DM is, but
I mean, your boy is very rule of cool over here. Like, yeah, it's just like, let's not worry too much about what old fucking Gary wanted me to do. Let's get drunk and be weird. Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, that's I mean, are you fully in here? As we roll out of our show, we can get you a plug, and I can ask you questions about it simultaneously. You play, so your internet show is TVD and TV&D. I'm gonna fuck it up.
TV&D. Yeah,
Thank you.
I have two weekly internet shows. One is TV&D, which you can find at TV&D, twitch.com/TV&D, or on YouTube too at TV&D, and is spelled out AND. That's what it is. And it's every week we do like monthly seasons. So we take a TV show, like we've done Friends. Right now we're doing Always Sunny. We've done King of the Hill. All kinds of different shows.
Full solid, so month-long arcs for them. That's fucking
and so,
good times.
Well, once a week on Thursdays, we play we change those shows into D&D world, and then we play them for three arcs. In the last episode we have a guest, and then the final week of the month we're off. And then I have another weekly show which it happens on Wednesday nights called Fuck, Marry, Kill Champions. That's a competitive Fuck, Marry, Kill show that's a half hour on the U Jokes YouTube channel. That's the letter U Jokes, and it's really funny. You should check it out.
It's a good time. She's had some very talented and sexy guests.
Yeah, Alex has been on. I'm fully planning on asking all of you to come on at some point.
I graphically fucked Chewbacca the other night.
Yeah.
Who else? I fucked one of the Golden Girls real hard. Yeah,
Nice.
It was good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's good times. But it's like TV&D. It's like you're playing full like 5e D&D though. With that,
no, we actually we do fairly like homebrew stuff. Our GM Brian he's like turns up his nose at 5e kind of.
Sure.
So he's into like the indie like crazy shit that I don't really. It's all the same. I'm just like, aren't we just making this up as we go? I understand that there's rules, but I don't know.
I've been sucked into the I've been doing a lot of like indie RPG streaming for a YouTube page called +1EXP, and like tons of it. And I got sucked into Zine Quest, which is Kickstarter's February long like indie Kickstarter. And so like I went from having never played anything but Dungeons and Dragons to being like on streams with indie like people who are very proud of themselves for having designed a super like niche RPG that like 8 people really cared about a lot. And I was like, guys, come on now. Like we're still just pretending to fucking it's still just me being an elf pretending to finger blast a princess. Like so that I can do the same shit.
At least it's a princess and not like Jake the dog.
That's true. Yeah. It's Jake
the dog.
Or Yoshi.
Jake's all squiggly though.
Banging,
Jake's super chill. Yeah.
Don't we all deserve a good finger blast every now and then?
As cartoon sex partners go, you could do way worse than Jake the dog.
Yeah. Fair.
That fucking selfish alligator from All Dogs Go to Heaven. No,
or that true life alligator who ate a human.
Yeah.
Oh,
cannibal gators.
I wonder what happened to the dog after that. Like, did it run away? Did someone find it?
I'm free.
No.
The dog was like, "Thank you, noble alligator."
That was just
my reptilian brother. You have freed me from the clutches.
Terrible.
No, that dog became like that was like it's his Batman origin story, like seeing his mom get eaten by an alligator.
Right.
He's gonna be Gator Man, Gator Dog. Fuck up all the gators.
Gator Dog.
Gator Dog. Airbud 12. Gator Dog.
We're just about out of time, but Stine, you too, Alex Stine, the Pungent Master, have a Dungeons and Dragons show, which is very much 5e.
Very much 5E. The Flora is Dungeon on the Missing Sock Podcast Network. Maybe some of you have heard of it.
Yeah.
Great network. Wonderful network.
Good shows.
And Murray's been on it. I would love to have the beautiful snack facers on at some point. You know that you're,
we'd
Thank
love that. We'd
you.
love to come.
you know, we'll start it off easy. It won't
Have
make
Carolyn
you
on
roll
for
up.
Steampunk Month. That'll be
Yeah.
I would love to come on. I'm trying to
I would
do
love for you to come
more.
on.
Please, I want to be on your podcasts and stuff.
Yeah,
all of that. So hit me up.
It's a lot of fun. So yours, like TV&D, sounds incredible. That sounds like something that I would have a lot of fun doing. But
the Flores
No,
Dungeon is
we're gonna
insane,
reach
man.
out. Don't worry.
the Flores Dungeon is like
madness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we base everything off of history. So we do a character building episode first, and then we do a one-shot custom design for the guests based off of like the history of that month. And it's like, I call it like my dad joke dungeon because it's very like double dare. We don't take ourselves seriously fucking at all, and it's just a blast. So looking forward to we like the characters that we created when we recorded our episode last night were Commodore Macbeth and Mr. Untouchable. I was like, guys, did we just create an Adult Swim show?
Yeah,
Like, I don't-
absolutely.
So stay tuned for April. But yeah, that's a bi-monthly, every other Friday. You can find us on all of the podcatchers.
I love it because
Nice.
it's so unbelievably overwrought. It's
great.
like you take a character and then you put a hat on it, and then you put a hat on the hat, and then you put a hat on that hat, and then you get out a hat shotgun and you shoot the fucking character with that, and there's just hats everywhere. It's madness, and it is
Yeah.
glorious good times.
It's very fun to listen
yeah.
to.
Oh,
Well,
thank you.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's about our time. Thanks, friends watching in chat. Thank you, folks on our YouTube page watching later. Thanks for chiming in. Do you guests? You want to scream your ats and socials one more time because we can never yell those too many times into the universe. Carolyn, where can the people find you on the internet?
You
if they
can
wanna
find
know where
me
to find all the other stuff.
At Jacuzzi Tubs with 2 B's.
Nice.
Jacuzzi Tubs with 2 B's on everywhere, even on TikTok now.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like from earlier you want to be in a jacuzzi tub with 2 D's.
Nice.
Whoa. Clack, 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 clack,
Clack, clack, clack, clack, clack, clack, clack, clack.
And Stein, if people want to join you in your fucking real life music BC Boys music video, where can they follow you?
Yeah.
You can follow me at Dungeon Floor on the YouTube, not YouTube, on the Twitter, the Instagram, and Facebook. Sorry.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Facebook.
Hell yeah.
Book.
Dungeon
man.
Floor. all one
Sarah, where are you at?
Well, on Instagram, I'm at Sarah Ashey. Sarah has an H, and Ashey doesn't have an L.
Is that right?
And on our podcast, Paul and I have a podcast together
We do.
called Snack Faced. We just recorded an episode.
Yeah,
like,
we've got
Joe,
the
did you eat that
snacks.
moon cheese?
No, we
Is it about
we,
snacks?
it's about
Mhm.
snacks. Sneak peek. This is dropping tomorrow.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Wait, I have to hide my face so you can't tell what I thought. You have to listen to it to know.
Seasoned potato chips with white cheese sauce flavor, creamy white cheese sauce flavor.
These were compliments.
Speaking of hats on hats,
the
with
snack
fucking hat cannons.
Snackalangelo. Alex got us those
was great.
snacks. Yeah, you've been hooking us up, Alex. Going at the Wawas.
I've been
Yeah.
going to this goofy ass Wawa all the time, and they have weird shit. So I'm throwing it at my friends and making them eat it, and then making them broadcast that experience.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're friends with creatives. Here, talk about this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's chips. It's crab chips.
We gotta make some money. We need we're making like $35 a month on Patreon. Eat these chips and entertain the people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a fun little podcast all about
It's
snacks.
fun,
And
very fun.
and on my Instagram, I have I need to add it on my link tree. I have a link tree with a lot
Great
of
link
goodies.
tree.
I have a link tree, and the link
Ooh.
tree links to my things.
Lots of links on the tree.
There's lots of links, and I wish they were LINXs like the animal, but they're
links.
just
It's a scary
links.
tree, man.
I think that's a LYNX.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh
Why
shoot,
is it?
it is.
Mm-hmm.
It
It's
is, yeah.
LYNX. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, you can't win them all. I wish I had a links tree full of links.
You will. if you create it.
LINUX tree.
that was really
It
what Molly
glitches
Saves
out?
the Day. That's what it was really about.
Thanks,
it was
Stine.
just about a lynx tree. Molly saves the lynx tree. Okay. I'm done.
Molly fills a tree with deadly felines.
Yeah, that was.
Oh.
I hope I didn't do a spoiler for any American Girl doll heads.
I was just about to get the. Ah, fuck. She falls down the well again.
Circa 1993.
Yeah, right. Waited too long, man. I'm at Alex Murray all over the internet. You can follow along this show at Wine and Sleaze on Instagram, and hopefully we'll be back live again, screaming at people in person and spitting all over each other and licking each other. Paul,
I'm Pashy, and come visit our bakery in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we've got a little kolache Texas breakfast bakery.
Yeah, like a road stop Southern style food.
Wow.
Alex will be there tomorrow.
Breakfast tacos and kolaches. It's great.
So
Oh
just
my God.
just flying from LA. Come
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna hop
tomorrow.
in my car right now. I'll be there in 9 days.
oh man. All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next month for more Wine and fucking Sleaze. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
Bye.